Right now on Up with KREM, the Pfizer vaccine is fully approved by the FDA, but why are the Moderna and Johnson & Johnson ones still waiting for their approvals? We're answering your most asked questions about the vaccines.
And we're going to take you outside. Do we call that a sign
not
of fall?
Sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored. That's a pumpkin spice latte right there on this chilly Tuesday morning. We're going to take you outside and talk temps that are reminiscent of what you might expect during fall.
Wildfires continue to burn across the region. We have updates on the wildfires you want to know about.
Up with KREM begins now.
Well, as you're waking up this morning, maybe thinking about grabbing a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, who knows, whatever your caffeine boost of choice is, you should know that it is officially pumpkin spice season at Starbucks.
Someone's excited.
I'm very excited. I've already had my pumpkin spice fix this morning. The coffee chain says the pumpkin spice latte and its entire fall menu will be back today.
Wow, so get this, it's the earliest return ever. Starbucks sold more than 500 million PSLs since the drink first hit the menu in 2003. The pumpkin cream cold brew also joining the seasonal lineup for the third straight year in a row. Well, hey there, friends. Good morning. So glad to have you here with us on a Tuesday. I'm Tim Pham. Kind of feels like fall.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe a good day for a pumpkin spice latte if that's what you like.
Absolutely. Any type of fall flavor, because it feels like it. I understand it's still August. I love summer too.
Right.
But I mean, it's nice out.
I feel like that we're skipping a season. Let's enjoy this right now.
I'll take it.
Yeah, enjoy it. Take it. Take it while you can, because temperatures are likely going to climb once again. So for now, hey, live it up. And they brought it back as early as they ever have, I guess, for everyone here at KREM. For me, it's a black coffee and tea in the morning. But hey, let's get you out the door and let you know what to expect. And maybe it's that warm coffee or tea early this morning. Air quality remains at moderate, so keep that in mind as we head through the day, because for now, it is those temperatures pretty close to 50 across much of the inland northwest, and that comes with a little bit of warming already. 43 there in Sandpoint after dipping into the 30s this morning. Whew. Wind stays light, and how about this? Plenty of sunshine to take us through the day. See all that white, all those white lines that pop up here on the radar? That's actually the satellite and radar, and the satellite portion of it is getting a lot of direct sun shining right into it. So what that does for us is gives us those white lines. Notice they're right at a certain latitude across the globe. Kind of neat. That's your fun fact for the day. The other one is this nice cool morning comes from Canada. Thank you, Canada. We opened the border, and I guess all that cold air just made its way right across. We go from near 50 in the 7 o'clock hour to the mid-70s later on today, and it comes with plenty of sunshine. Today is going to be a beautiful day, and yes, these temperatures that you're looking at are very reminiscent of what we might expect, say, the first days of fall. Pretty neat, huh?
Pfizer's vaccine is the first to receive full approval by the Food and Drug Administration. Officials hope it convinces some Americans to get their shot. More than 200 million Pfizer doses have been administered since December, when the FDA granted it an emergency use authorization. And since it was granted full authorization for Americans 16 and older, shares of the vaccine rose 2%.
The FDA approval is the gold standard. The moment you've been waiting for is here. It's time for you to go get your vaccination.
The pharmaceutical company actually gave the vaccine a new name. It's called Comirnaty. The Brand Institute, which helps the name healthcare products, says Comirnaty is a combination of the terms COVID-19, mRNA, and community and immunity.
Now, with this new approval, there is now a new set of questions about the vaccines as well as requirements. And these are some of the most asked questions from our viewers at home. First, Pfizer has full approval, but what about the Moderna and the Johnson & Johnson vaccines? The answer, Pfizer was just first. Now, they applied for full approval back in May. Moderna applied in June. Now, Johnson & Johnson says that they plan to file for full approval later this year, but they just haven't done it yet. As a result, not all vaccines are at the same stage in the approval process, and those can vary depending upon the vaccine. Now, you may be wondering, what does this do for your vaccine requirements or even mandates? Legal experts expect companies will now have an easier time requiring workers to be vaccinated.
The question mark about these vaccines was, can you mandate a vaccine under an EUA? FDA approval removes that questions and put workplace vaccine mandates on very strong legal footing.
Right now, 60% of Americans have gotten at least one dose of a vaccine, and the vaccine is still under emergency use authorization for 12 to 15-year-olds. Now, we've gotten this question almost every day. Are workers in Washington who decline the vaccine mandate able to qualify for unemployment? And the answer we found after asking employment attorneys is probably not, but it does depend. So let's break it down. Employers in Washington can require a vaccine, but it could depend on a worker's unique situation, as well as religious, medical, and disability exemptions. They might also play a role. The Washington Employment Security Department handles state unemployment benefits. They say factors may include when the employer adopted the requirement, whether the employee is otherwise eligible for benefits, the specific terms of the vaccine policy, including allowable exemptions, and the reason why the employee did not comply with the vaccine requirement. However, an employment law attorney says not to count on this.
Employees should not count on unemployment benefits if they were to be fired because they failed to get vaccinated, or if they're resigned because employers can mandate a vaccine. If you want to maintain your job and you want to take the most safe course of action, it's to get vaccinated.
Now this morning, we want to hear from you. Do you think that more people will get the vaccine with the mandate, especially now that that Pfizer vaccine has FDA approval? You can let us know by voting in our Twitter poll this morning. You can head over to Tim Pham's Twitter page, Up With Tim. You can also text us in at 509-448-2000 and leave your comments there as well.
Fires continue to burn throughout the inland Northwest, and many are still under level 3 evacuation. So these are the fires you at home contacted us about the most. The Totally 3 fire is currently burning on the Coeur d'Alene Reservation, and that fire sits around 705 acres in total. The trail of the Coeur d'Alenes is closed from Plummer through Chatgolet. Fire crews are active in that area. Now, over the weekend, fire crews there said that their main goal was 100% containment. Northwest of Spokane near Fort Washington, level 3 evacuations remain in place for the Fort Corkscrew fire. It started on August 15th and has already grown to more than 15,000 acres. It's now 44% contained. Ground and air crews continue to work to secure the perimeter. Well, cooler weather is helping firefighters make some progress on the 25-mile fire that's burning near Lake Chelan. Right now, the fire is 8% contained. However, a level 3 evacuation is still in place for several areas. So far, the fire has burned more than 10,000 acres and destroyed one building. It's not expected to be fully contained until October. Now, these are just some of the wildfires burning across our region, of course, and there are still many others. To check on the status, you can always text the word fire to 509-448-2000. We'll send a link right to your phone.
It's time now for your morning rush. More news in less time.
The Idaho Department of Lands became $13 million richer on Saturday. The department auctioned off 16 state endowed owned lakefront lots. Now, the auction raised $3 million more than originally appraised. The money will go to Idaho's endowment fund that supports public schools and hospitals.
The Spokane Pavilion is announcing that they will be tightening their Covet restrictions for concert goers. Now guests will be required to have proof of a vaccination or a negative COVID test taken within 72 hours for their concerts. They posted the announcement on their website saying that concert goers who are unwilling to either get a test or prove their vaccination status will be offered a refund, but they will not be allowed to attend.
One Kootenai County family is building their own home. Expect their approach really isn't exactly the traditional approach. Their 4,000 square foot home will be made of shipping containers. Wow, look at that. Okay, so the 3-story house is going to have 7 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, and this will actually be the largest shipping container home in the nation. The homeowner, Matt Rose, says it required 15 shipping containers imported from China. Wow, I can't wait to see the final product. Going to be awesome. Well, that's your morning rush. More news in less time. Let us know what's happening in your neighborhood by using the hashtag #UpWithKREM on social media. Well, this morning we're giving you a taste of the South.
I cannot wait. Now, all week long, we're highlighting dishes from Restaurant Week, which is going on right now. So after the break, a new spot in downtown is serving up classic Cajun dishes with a delicious twist.